Let me ask you a question about approve eligible, right? So you put all the file in, you push a button, magic happens. That basically means that if you get a yes answer, Fannie and Freddie will buy it. That's what this system does, right?
Right. If the information you put in is good and you can prove it, meaning you can prove the income, you can
Right,
prove
of course.
assets, then they'll take it, right? And that's really like what underwriters do, is they collect the information and get this approve eligible and then submit it.
So again, if you're so Fannie and Freddie are the buyers, right? They're the ultimate consumers of the loan. So if they were tightening up, you would see this more difficult getting yes answers. Because again, you get yes or no. It's not like maybe, right? It's yes or no.
Right. And they'll make these tweaks more often. I think people realize where, based on risk or whatever other factors, files that got approved before are not getting approved. That's why any lender operating in today's environment that's not getting a full file, a hard credit pull, running it through this automated system, they're doing consumers a huge disservice.
Yeah, so that's interesting because when I talk about it being a 4 today, I'm obviously leaning investor. And the reason it's a 4 today for me is I still have access to multiple options, right? This whole prove eligible nonsense is not something I deal with. I do have bank loans. I have credit unions. I have non-QM lenders, DSCR loans, other things that are still, they're relatively easy to get. The rates are higher, but again, for me, a rate doesn't matter, right? I put it in, it spits out a price I could pay. So it's pretty interesting that owner auction. It's really interesting to me that Fannie and Freddie behind the scenes may be updating this behind the scenes. Who knows? Because again, if you take the same file a month ago and put it in today, you get a yes then and a no now. I can only assume they're more risk averse, I guess.
Yeah, it feels like it, right? And I don't want people to get discouraged, like it's impossible, but it's
well, this is why you have to work with a professional. You have to work with a professional that's doing this, and you got to know. I think that's the big thing today. Real estate is really tough today. Affordability is tough. Inventory sucks. So if you're going to be committed, I think you got to do the hard credit pull. None of this soft stuff that misses stuff. That would be a horrible thing, right? Do a soft pull, get a yes answer, shop, get in contract, and then get blown up. That would suck.
Right. Yeah. I'm getting over it, but it's still, it drives me crazy. People just want me to tell them what they want to hear. And they're like, well, let me give you a few pieces of data and tell me I can buy at 600. I can tell you, but it's like your mom telling you you're pretty. Of course. Yeah. Of course. Right.
For me, that was never the answer. It was I was smart. she wouldn't lie to me about that other stuff.
You're great at math, Matt. You've got a lot of talent in math. That's going to take you far. And look at me today, Mom.
Well, shout out to all the moms of the world giving us ego strokes. Mom Dorothy, thank you very much for that.